Wow, terrific shot and a nice swing, Ty.
Thanks.
This is Bill Tryon and his son, Ty. Bill, you're not a professional golfer, you're a mortgage banker. How did you help your son develop this golf swing?
Well, I originally bought a perfect swing trainer for myself, Bob, and I was so impressed with it that I asked them to make one for my son, Ty.
So they custom made a small one, and Ty, you look like you understand a lot about the path of a golf swing.
I did.
You learned quickly. What do you think, in watching Ty, what do you think is the most important thing that he's actually gotten from the swing trainer?
Well, the most important thing he's gotten, Bob, is positive feedback and an ability to have fun right away in learning the golf swing.
So he's learned his basics, and you practice a lot on the swing trainer. You like to stand in it and make some swings?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. How about showing me what you can do over here on the practice tee?
Sure.
I think it's pretty amazing to watch Ty as a youngster. Watch his backswing. He understands so much about the path of the swing, the plane of the swing. Terrific shot, right down the middle. And one more. And not only does he understand the swinging of the club going back, but watch the body transition, watch the weight transition as he hits the ball. Another good swing, a little pull on that one, not bad though, huh? Ty, that's fantastic. I think the beauty here is that Ty is able to work in his small perfect swing trainer, and we can make one to fit anyone. He can take that to the golf course. He can take it to the practice tee. And boy, when he gets out there to play, Ty, you're terrific. We don't want to take all the credit, but we'd like to think that the perfect swing trainer had a little bit to do with Ty's success.
Just a little.
Because you golfers come in every shape and size, so does the perfect swing trainer. We have a ring that is fit for someone approximately my size. The outer ring, the larger ring, is for the taller people. We also make, for the juniors, a much smaller ring. We will custom make a perfect swing trainer to fit you. Now, why do I think you need a perfect swing trainer? Because golf is such a hard game, I think this is the most expeditious way to learn that I've ever seen. It's a very easy way and a quick way to begin to understand the line and the plane of a golf swing. We want you to be able to develop good swing habits, take them to the practice range, learn how to practice, take that to the golf course, and become a very good player. I don't see how you can do without the perfect swing trainer.
The perfect swing trainer is more than a machine. It's the fastest and easiest way to improve your golf game, period. If you're really committed to improving your golf game, to being the best that you can be, call the toll-free number listed below. Call now if you have any questions. Ask about our easy payment plan. Don't let this incredible opportunity pass you by. Learn from the experience of others. Call and compare the high costs of golf schools and expensive lessons you cannot afford. It's hard to imagine a better golfing value than the perfect swing trainer. If you're ready to order, please have your credit card number ready. Call now and become a better golfer today. You know, Murph, we've heard a variety of testimonials from a various group of golfers at all different levels, but you're a touring professional. What is it that you get in particular out of the perfect swing trainer? Well, let's go out of the perfect swing trainer and I'll show you. I try to bring the feeling that I have when I'm in there and I'm practicing. I try to envision, if you will, the circle of the swing trainer around me. And so I take my club and I run down the path going back and I run down the path going through. Try to bring that same swing that I've been working on right out here. So really what you're talking about then with the perfect swing trainer is simply muscle memory. That's exactly right. I've spent my time in the machine 10, 15 minutes a day, and I work on that. I can feel that golf swing, and that's exactly what I try to do. I walk out to the practice tee, I hit the balls. Then when I go to the golf course, I can repeat the same thing time and time again. That's perfect. Muscle memory and the perfect swing trainer. With a device like that, with shots like that, it's easy to see that this remarkable machine will actually take strokes off your game faster and more efficiently than any lesson you might take or any other device you might find.
I've been playing golf for about a year now. And since I've owned the Perfect Swing Trainer, it's improved my game 100%. I've hit more fairways and greens, there's more direction and power in all of my shots.
When I first got a Perfect Swing Trainer, my friends at the club laughed at me. I wonder who's laughing now.
You know, 15 minutes is all it took to correct my swing flaws with the Perfect Swing Trainer. 15 minutes. This is quite an amazing machine.
Perfect Swing Trainer is really 3 teaching aids in one. Number 1, you can hit golf balls with it. This will help you to develop a perfect swing while working on your ball striking. Number 2 is a feedback unit. What it does is let you know when you get off plane in any direction, if you happen to pick it up or begin to take it back too far inside. It helps you put you on the correct plane every single time. And number 3, it's a muscle memory device. What it does is enables your body to experience the correct golf swing. See, until your mind and body experience what a perfect golf swing feels like, you can't duplicate it. By taking these straps and putting them underneath your left hand, you can go ahead and work on the takeaway. By turning it back, it creates tension, so now your mind and body are experiencing what a correct swing should feel like. See, basically the human body is lazy. It only works most efficiently when there is resistance. And once resistance is applied, then it begins to work correctly. And by adding the second strap, you can begin to work a muscle memory swing. You're working back to waist high and through to waist high. The resistance is going to force you to swing correctly. "15 minutes a day doing this little workout will build the proper muscles for a proper golf swing, will create motor memory, and help you to better golf."
Don, tell me a little bit about your affiliation with the Perfect Swing Trainer.
Well, I got introduced to it by Peter Harold, who's the president of Perfect Swing Trainer. He's a member of our golf course, and I had given him beginning lessons and got him through going into the stages of learning the game of golf, and had him hitting it all right, shooting in the hundreds there, I guess. And all of a sudden we lost track of him for about a month, and when he came back, he was shooting in the mid-80s. So we couldn't believe this. We figured it was somebody else. So we asked him how he got to this stage so fast, and that's when he introduced the Perfect Swing Trainer.
So you had to be inquisitive enough to get a Perfect Swing Trainer and then try it on your students.
Oh, sure. I mean, if it worked this well for somebody, we had to find out what it was about, and it's working out very well. We have a lot of students that are very excited about it.
What's the key thing? What do students tell you that they get out of the Swing Trainer?
Well, they like to get into it by themselves, and being able to put the club along the rail there, they can feel the sense of where the club is themselves without having to have somebody stand there and tell them where the club is, and they get that feeling of self-accomplishment.
Yeah, and it's really a muscle memory thing too, isn't it? I know that one of the hardest things for us to do in teaching ourselves our own game is to realize where is the club, what kind of position am I in, and the Swing Trainer sort of gives that feedback to the student rapidly, doesn't it?
Instantaneous. They know exactly where that club is, they can hear it hitting on the rail or not hitting on the rail, and they know exactly before the shot's even gone where the club's at.
Well, how would you like to do that? Know exactly where it's going from tee to green. Peter Harold is the president of the Perfect Swing Trainer, and I understand you actually were shooting in the hundreds before you were introduced to the Perfect Swing Trainer.
Well, the high hundreds, Bob. Hundreds and 30s, and that's what counting the mulligans, too, and I took a couple of those on every hole. But after I met Rich Oley and he introduced me to the Perfect Swing Trainer, my scores came down dramatically. I didn't play for the first 30 days. Rich put me through a rigorous routine of exercise on the Perfect Swing Trainer, and after 21 days on the Perfect Swing Trainer, I went out and I scored 5 rounds in the 80s.
You mentioned to me that you had a lot of violence in your swing. In other words, you would pick the club up or yank it inside. And so to be working on a Perfect Swing Trainer, which gives you an idea of the plane, the path of a golf swing, that had to be especially impressive.
Well, you know, when you go to the driving range and you see everybody's got a crazy swing down there and everybody's just trying to hit the ball hard as they can. And what the Swing Trainer taught me right away was to stay on the correct plane at all times, and it taught me tempo. And it took the violence out of my game immediately.
and it's a repetitive type machine. In other words, it's a muscle memory thing, and you can really feel that, the club going back and forth, and so it slowed down your swing, brought the quickness and the violence out of it, and it can help a lot of people, can it?
It helps everybody. It helps pros, it helps amateurs, it helps everybody improve.
Terrific machine. If you want to go from the hundreds to the 90s, from the 90s to the 80s, you need a perfect swing trainer.